Have you ever experienced this while learning Chinese? You've studied for years, but when you meet a Chinese person, you still can't hold a real conversation. You've memorized every dialogue in the textbook. But in real life, the way people talk is completely different. Sometimes the words aren't even in the textbook at all. Take 哪里哪里 for example. You thought it meant where? Where? But actually, it's a humble way of saying, I'm flattered. And then there's 哪跟哪呀? What does that even mean? It doesn't match anything you learned. Another one, 吃亏. It's not a type of food. It means to suffer a loss. But then Chinese people say 吃亏是福. Suffering a loss is a blessing. What kind of logic is that? And here's something even more confusing. When you meet someone, they ask, 吃了吗? Have you eaten? But they're not actually inviting you to dinner. And when they finally say, 下次请你吃饭, next time I'll treat you to a meal. When exactly is next time? There's no date, no plan. You have absolutely no idea. Every single character makes sense on its own. But when Chinese people put them together, the meaning completely escapes you. HSK textbooks teach you Chinese characters, but they can't give you the real language environment of everyday Chinese life. Maybe that's not the textbook's fault. Its job is to give you the foundation. But if you truly want to understand Chinese people and really talk with them, you need to step into China to immerse yourself in China. 听故事学中文 Learn Chinese Meet China is a podcast built for exactly that. Every episode tells a real Chinese story. We talk about food, about work, about young people's lives. The expressions that HSK textbooks don't teach, but Chinese people use every single day, along with Chinese customs and culture. We speak slowly. We use both Chinese and English. Every key expression is broken down clearly. Our program follows the new HSK syllabus and the BLCU standard course textbooks. After you finish a lesson, you can come here and listen to the corresponding topic. Textbooks give you the characters and words. We give you real-life usage, plus the words and phrases that Chinese people actually use more often than what's in the book. If you're not taking the HSK exam and you just want to keep your Chinese input going and learn about the real China, this is your window into authentic Chinese life. Because in every episode, I weave in stories about Chinese history, Chinese culture, Chinese cities, and what life in modern China is really like. You can listen while walking, while commuting, while doing chores. You'll find that understanding Chinese becomes easier and easier, and speaking Chinese becomes more and more natural. We update every week. Welcome to 听故事学中文 Learn Chinese Meet China. Together, let's help you understand the real China.